Shing, 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 shing. Ho, ho, ho. It's time to fix the Hoenn region. Apparently, there's been some person named Maxie trying to ruin Christmas, and there's been some Pokemon he's been trying to enlist to ruin it. So today, we're gonna play Pokemon Ruby, and me and Delibird are going to save Christmas. This challenge was absolutely infuriating. I hope you enjoyed the video. How do I look with a Santa hat? I will say that this challenge was all recorded within a week, so to beat the video out by Christmas, I had to speed through this game quite a bit. So there is a lot of speeding involved. I believe in game it was 120 hours necessary to do all of the training. However, in real life time, it took me about 8. So guys, I know they're speeding up. I'm sorry. I had to edit this and everything, and I wanted to put my best work into this video to get it out to you guys. Also, Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. I personally do, and happy holidays if not. If you don't celebrate anything, I hope you have the best Sunday you've ever had in your life. But anyway, I will see you guys in the video. It is time to save Christmas. And we begin. So Professor Birch sends out his Torkoal, just like normal, obviously. I go ahead and change my name to Rob. All that good stuff, get all that situated. Now it's time to pick my starter. Now this is the part that gets exciting. Deoxys, Rayquaza, both weak losers, or Delibird. There's one choice to save Christmas, and it's Delibird. Well, so we're gonna go ahead and fight this Poochyena here. Now there's something I need to go ahead and mention. Delibird has one attack being present, a 15 PP normal attack. It has the chance to heal the Pokemon. This is going to be a huge problem, not only because this is Delibird's only level up attack, but it sucks booty cheeks. It's not 100% accurate, which means it's not going to be accurate whatsoever, and when it heals the other Pokemon, obviously we don't do damage, and the damage that it does deal is very low. How do we counteract this? We can't. So I decide to go straight into the gym challenge. I go for a present, and I lose horribly. I try it right again, just, thinking maybe I got unlucky. He lowers my speed like the douchebag that he is, so I go for present again, and surprisingly, after it goes boom boom boom, it actually kills the Geodude. I actually feel really solid at this point because I'm thinking, you know what, I can move on, I'm level 37, maybe I can actually do the rest of the game. But no, when it comes time to fight the Nosepass, she sends it out and I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. I go for a present and luckily it hit. And honestly, it almost killed and I felt really, really good about it until it goes for a Harden. I realized it was time to try a different strategy, what I like to call the struggle strat. I would use all of my moves on wild Pokemon that couldn't really hurt me that badly, so then I'd heal myself with potions and just use struggle. As you can see in this clip right here, we lived the Rock Tomb at level 40, he lowered my speed, but it's okay, because we outspeed right here, we go for struggle, and with a click of a button, we take down the Nosepass, winning me the first gym, 7 to go. And now it comes to the infamous rival battle, right before the third gym. She sends out the Whammler, which honestly was kind of a sad joke because it literally couldn't do anything against me, but it's okay. Then we get to the Combusken. It goes for an Ember, taking me down to really low health, and then it freaking burns me. Not only does it make my attack halved, but it also does 12 damage each time. There was still another Pokemon left in her party, meaning that I was going to lose this no matter what because I forgot potions. I go for the present. It doesn't even kill because it's just that disrespectful. He goes for another Ember, and I lose. So what I decided to do is go back to Slateport. I talked to this grunt inside this underwater, I don't even know what it's called, and I get TM46. TM46 contains Thief. This is one of the very limited moves that Delibird can learn via TM, and since I randomized all items on the ground, I got it. As you can see in this clip right here, I used Thief, and the Combusken is not even a problem. And to keep up my winning streak, the third gym literally wasn't even a problem. Not only did I forget to record it, but take my word for it, I beat it the first try. The fourth gym, on the other hand, oh my gosh, easier than the third gym. I didn't even have to use one item whatsoever in battle. Delibird carried the entire thing. With 2 Slugmas and a Torkoal, I knew it was going to be a little bit harder, especially because they had a type advantage against me, but using Thief, the 100% accurate move, it was no problem. I could one-hit the Slugmas, both of them because she has 2 of them. I don't know why she has 2 repeats. Literally, you had so many choices for fire types, even use a previous region. Yes, she has 2 Slugmas. Or here's an idea, evolve the freaking Slugma into a Macargo. But no, you gotta be so stupid. Listen, I'm just a little bit salty. I'm an ice type fan. As you can tell, I'm Santa Claus. These fire types are so rude. Anyway, I put up a freaking type advantage chart, literally this whole damage calculator, to see if I could win. I used Thief, and it crits. Oh my gosh, Delibird is my new favorite Pokemon. I'm not sure if I needed a crit to win that, but you know what? I'll take it. And now it's time for Daddy. Wait, what? Anyway, it's time for Norman, guys. It's time to be serious. Now this battle is actually pretty concerning. He has a Slacking, a Vigoroth, and another Slacking. I go for a Thief, which pleasantly does about a fourth or a third of his health. I feel pretty good about that, and he goes for a Yawn. I have Vital Spirit, which means that he cannot put me to sleep, so I go for another Thief. He has to loaf around this turn because of its horrible ability, meaning I take down the first Slacking with no problem. I wish this is how the rest of the fight went, until he sends out his Vigoroth. When he sends it out, trouble ensues. I go for Thief and there's no PP left. I forgot to heal. I feel so stupid, so I go for Present and it does very, very little. I know by this point, I definitely lost, and it's just a matter of giving up and trying again in a few minutes. It's okay though, but then I spawn in Lava Ridge Town. Guys, this is so far away from Petalburg City, I forgot to heal. Anyway, back into the battle, he goes for a Yawn, no problem, we go for the Thief, and we take down the Slacking, giving me the 5th badge. It is now time for the 6th badge, which is Winona. I use Thief against the Altaria and the rest of her Pokemon, and take it down no problem. Thief honestly helped me so much in this early to mid game, I can't thank it enough. Thank goodness that's over. Now, I decide to go to the city of Lilycove to buy a brand new TM, which is TM14. If you guys don't know what TM14 is, it is Blizzard, which is finally, after hours, my first stab attack for Delibird. I have a super effective ice attack for the rest of the playthrough. Thank goodness. Alright, by this time, I'm actually in the Magma Hideout. I have the Pokemon randomized, as you can tell, so the Electrode becomes a Whismur, I get a Super Potion and a Butterfree, and then my final, which is supposed to be a Master Ball, my final item, ends up being a Choice Band. This is going to come helpful later, but for right now, pretty useless. In terms of Tate and Liza though, the 7th gym, this battle is absolutely easy. Even though I'd never used any attacks with my other Pokemon, I had to send out Rocky, which is my HM Mule, and I just had him use, I believe, Sand Attack, and I used Blizzard with Delibird because it's a double hitting move, therefore, the Lunatone and Solrock were absolutely no problem. And now it comes to this. I am face to face with the killer of Christmas himself, Maxie, along with his strong new Pokemon. This battle was crazy. He sends out his Mightyena, which, let me tell you, the amount of times that this thing went for swagger was too many. Not only does its ability Intimidate cut my attack as soon as it enters the field, it was just, it was such an annoying match. But it's okay, I take down the Mightyena eventually after he swaggers me. After I take down Maxie, it's time to figure out exactly what Pokemon Maxie has summoned to kill Christmas. I can't tell exactly what it is, so I inch closer and closer until I come face to face with it. My red orb begins glowing and my entire screen goes absolutely crazy. Right as I enter the battle sequence, I see my eyes feast upon the Christmas Krampus himself, the absolute loser of a person. Regirock? Okay, what the heck? First, you're gonna tell me that this game is randomized, and second, it's a freaking lump of coal that's causing Christmas to end? Ironic. Alright, so it's time for Wallace. I needed to finish out this gym challenge here. I know, I already beat Maxie, whatever, but you know, content is content. So as he sends out his little heart disc, I send out my Delibird. At this time, I'd like to refer to Delibird as an arc of pure destruction. He has Fly, he has Blizzard, he has Aerial Ace, he has a bunch of stab attacks now, he's absolutely OP. We decimate the love disc with just one fly, and we move on. I don't even think we needed that crit. I mean, come on now. The Ice Beam proved to be a little bit of a problem, unfortunately. Right as it goes for it, it does a little bit more damage than I'd like it to, but I go for another fly, and hopefully, just pray, and it goes for a recover. Alright, so Delibird goes for the fly, and it gets it down to where it was. When Milotic goes for the Water Pulse, as you can see right here, it confuses me. I decide to try and just pray to go for it, and as you'll see, I don't want to give it away, I hurt myself. Ending the battle, making me lose. I was mad. But with the power of editing, we are at the champion match. Now, obviously, I skipped the Elite Four, in editing and everything. I just trained a whole bunch, and it was kind of uninteresting because I was OP and just crushed every single one Pokemon, but I was definitely not going to leave out the champion match that I've been waiting for days at this point. So, he sends out a Skarmory and me with my Delibird. I go for the Blizzard, and as you can see in this clip right here, he is going to be sent down all the way to 1 HP. You know, this was starting to be a little bit of a common theme that I wasn't enjoying. Anyway, I expected a full restore, and I was right. So I went with an Aerial Ace to save Blizzard PP. Right when he got back to full health though, I decided to use Blizzard, and it took him all the way out, no problem. I just got a higher roll this time, which I was appreciative for. Skarmory is down. Next, he sends in his Claydol. Now, I was a little bit concerned about this because I didn't have very many options and I knew it could hit pretty dang hard. I went with the Blizzard, luckily hitting, thank goodness, and as you can see, Good lord, Gen 3 graphics are so slow sometimes, but it's okay because Blizzard absolutely crushes Claydol into the ground like it deserves. It is an ugly Pokemon and I'm glad it is out of the picture. Anyway, he sends in Cradily. Cradily is a rock and grass type. I was super worried here because if I did not kill in one hit, Delibird was going to go down. I missed my Blizzard, he goes with Ancient Power and kills Delibird. So what I do is I decide to send in a few of my HM Mules. I wasn't going to hit anything with them, but I was going to revive my Delibird because I knew I would outspeed and try to get another hit off. Hopefully, I don't know what strategy I'm going to call this, I guess I'll call it the chip strategy. What I would do is send it to half health, send Delibird back in, and just maybe get some damage off. As you'll see, I decide to go for my attack, and unfortunately, I miss again. What the freak? Well, I'm out of Blizzard, so this means I have to go with Fly. What happens is I die, so I have to send in my other Delibird, and I use Fly again, and I finally got a kill. Thank goodness. He sends in Armaldo. Guess what Armaldo is? Yet another freaking rock type. Listen, Steven, you're great, okay? I think you're a great Pokemon, but I am so sick of you with these freaking rock types. Okay, I did not want to do any damage with Regirock, right? So what I decided to do was send him in and revive the other team members I had. I didn't want to cheat, so I used my Water Pulse, which I knew was super effective, and took Armaldo down. Now, this is where things get a little bit spicy. He sends in his Metagross. Metagross is super tanky, a pseudo-legendary, as you guys know. Here he is. Ooh, this is getting chills just thinking about it. I had no way to beat this thing in Aggron, so what I did is revived Regirock and sent him out again. This way, it would bait out the Aggron switch. Right now, what I decided to do was just pray that somehow there is some kind of speed tie or somehow I got like a low roll or something. He sends out his Metagross and I decide to go Blizzard. I hit it and it does damage. I realize that I outspeed. I am so freaking relieved and I know he does all the damage that he does, but that's totally fine. I was going to use my revive strat over and over and over. I didn't care how many times it took. I was going to take this thing down. You can see me speed up a little bit there. I go for another Blizzard and it hits. All I need to do is get off one more Blizzard, this Metagross goes down, and Steven loses to a Delibird. Now, granted, do I have a legendary that took a couple hits to, bait a switch out? Yes. Did I have to get this video out very soon? Yes, so please forgive me. But anyway, I used the Blizzard, and as you see right here, Metagross is down in the ground. Gosh, these graphics are so slow. Thank you, world. A critical hit saved me the match. Guys, that is how I beat Pokemon with attacks only from a Delibird. Thank you for watching.